Hi everybody, I'm Debbie with Rocky Mountain Lodge and I'm so glad you could join us today. Today we're going to be making some grilled ginger chicken wraps, which are so easy and they're great served either hot or cold. They're great on a hot summer day as a light meal for a light lunch or a light dinner entree. They're also great to wrap up and take on a picnic lunch since they can be eaten at room temperature, cold or warm. So it's a few different ways to serve this, and I'm excited to show you how to make this today. These are in our cookbook right here, Rocky Mountain Lodge and Cabin's More Favorite Recipes, which you can find on our website at rockymountainlodge.com and click on the gift shop tab. And we're currently running a half-off special on everything in our gift shop, so you can get this cookbook for $10, which also includes a free ebook cookbook. And there's 500 recipes in here. And you can also purchase this at our website, rockymountainlodge.com, and click on the gift shop tab. You can also find the recipe at our website, rockymountainlodge.com, and click on the recipes tab, and you'll find it there. So let's go ahead and get started today. So this has just a couple of different components to it. The first component it has is our chicken. So we're going to marinate our chicken in a quarter cup of teriyaki sauce and 1 tablespoon of ginger. Let me get this out of here. I'm not ginger, sorry. Garlic. This is finely chopped garlic, minced garlic. So this is all we need to marinate this chicken in. And you don't have to marinate it for very long. You can marinate it for anywhere from 10 minutes up to overnight. And then here we have 16 ounces of chicken tender breasts. These are breasts, chicken tenders. And so now I'm just going to put these in here. Actually, I have tongs just for this. I should have used my tongs. That's what I got them for. Handling chicken here. So I'm just going to take this out of here. And I'm going to wash my hands with soap and water since I just handled that chicken. You always want to wash your hands with soap and water whenever you're handling chicken. Because you don't want salmonella poisoning. So now I'm just going to take this and kind of rotate them around. And then you're going to cover this up and put it in your refrigerator for anywhere from 10 minutes to overnight. And you can flip these every once in a while if you like. Okay, so those will go in the fridge. And I already have some that I've been marinating for about an hour. And so because these take longer to make, I'm going to go ahead and start cooking these because we want to cook these till they reach 175, 180 degrees till they're cooked all the way through. All right, actually I need this. So now I've just got some vegetable oil here and a hot griddle, a grill pan. Make sure this is nice and hot. We just made these last week when we went camping. Cooked them on the outside grill over barbecue, and they were great. So we had them for dinner one night, and then we just took them on a hike the next day. So we had a little bit extra left over. So now I'm just going to put some of these on here and let these cook. Actually, you can drain these. I forgot. You really actually want to pat these dry before you put them on here. But I forgot to do that. That just kind of avoids all this splatter. So I won't get all these on here right now, so I'm just going to stop right there and I'll put these later when we're all done. So while those are cooking, I'm going to make our ginger slaw. So for our slaw, what we are going to start with is 3 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar or rice vinegar. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, canola oil or olive oil, all work well. 1 tablespoon of sugar. 2 teaspoons of teriyaki sauce. 2 teaspoons of finely minced jalapeno. Let me get another spoon out here. Finely minced jalapeno. And then we want 1 teaspoon of finely grated ginger root, and I did not do this ahead of time so I could show you how to do this. So this is a ginger root. They come in they really sometimes come really big at the grocery store. You can actually just break off a piece and pay for whatever you need. And so what you want to do is, since I only need a teaspoon, I'm just going to take this little piece right here and break this off, and it's going to be more than what I need. And then you're just going to peel the skin right off of it. You can use a knife to peel it off, or it's easier with a potato peeler with a big piece. But you can just use a peeler, and we're just going to peel off the outside skin. I just wanted to show you all how to do this. And the aroma that I'm smelling from this ginger, I wish you could smell it. It smells really good. There's nothing like fresh herbs and spices and seasonings when you're cooking. It's worth it to buy it. This big old hunk of ginger was just a couple dollars, so it was pretty cheap. And I can make a lot of stuff with it. Okay, so that will go in the trash. And then I'm just going to take my little microplane grater here, and I just am going to grate. We want about a teaspoon. So this chunk will probably give us about a teaspoon of grated ginger. They actually make ginger graters. I don't have one of those. I just use this grater. You can use a box grater, anything that you need, anything that you can. If you don't have any of these things, just chop it up real fine. That chicken is looking good. It doesn't take very long to make that chicken, since they're small little tenders. So I think I have almost an inch here. Not an inch. About almost a teaspoon here. Just about a teaspoon going on here. So I've got a measuring spoon here, but I can just eyeball it and tell. It's just about a teaspoon here. So I'll put this in here for a slaw. Get that all out of there. Just going to scoop this up. Throw that all in there. Okay, and then we are going to mix these up. And then we are going to add a 16-ounce package. There's some more sauce in there. I think that was from the chicken. That's okay. A 16-ounce package of coleslaw. This is actually only about an 8.5-ounce package. But you can do a 16-ounce package. My husband actually likes it a little more wet, so I just buy a smaller package, and it's enough for the two of us. And typically, you're going to let this set for a little bit to let these flavors marinate. So we're just going to mix this all up. We've got all those ingredients in there. And this slaw is going to taste like teriyaki and ginger and just little tiny bits of jalapeno. So just for a tiny little kick. There's not very much in there. You can buy a mild jalapeno. You can buy a hot jalapeno. And if you don't know don't know the difference, where did I put my tongs? There they are. So now I'm just going to flip these onto the other side and let these continue to cook until they're done. Alright, so while those are finishing cooking, I'll tell you about jalapenos. So if you're looking to find jalapenos and you want to know if a jalapeno is going to be a hot jalapeno or a mild jalapeno, the way to tell is when you look at your jalapenos, if they're nice and smooth, they're going to be a mild jalapeno. If they have little lines running through them, those are called striations. And the more that those have, the hotter they'll be. So that's how you tell if a jalapeno is going to be a hot or a mild one. This particular one is a mild jalapeno. Alright, while that chicken is finishing cooking, I'll tell you about the rest of our assembly. Move this out of the way here. So to assemble these, I have a couple of tortillas here that I have warmed up. They're not really super warm anymore. But I warmed up a couple of tortillas. This will make 4. This batch here will make 4 tortillas. Alright, and I also have 1 cup. Actually, I don't have 1 cup. Sorry. I have some rice that I have also cooked. Let me get this. We're going to add this to these tortillas as well. So we've got our chicken, our coleslaw, our rice. And these are good. And then I've got some chopped cilantro right here that we're going to add to these. And if you want, you can squeeze it with some fresh limes on top. So this is what we're going to do while these are cooking. I'm going to go ahead and check the internal temperature of these with my handy dandy thermometer right here. I'm just going to stick this in here. All right, those are definitely done. Okay, it's actually maybe a little over. They're at 181. Okay, so I'll shut this off. I'll finish cooking the rest later. So these are all done. I'm going to take them off and put them on a plate right now. And they smell good. My granddaughter Alyssa is filming here today, and she came over and said, "It smells really good in here, Nanny." So she's been a great blessing to me, helping me film when my hubby's not here or my neighbor's not here. So here, these are all the components now we need for our wraps. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our wraps. Now you can put a piece of lettuce here too, which I actually did buy lettuce. Let me grab that. I forgot to bring it out. So let me get this lettuce here. I just have some romaine lettuce, and I'm just going to wash off a piece right here to go on these. I should have been all prepared beforehand, but I forget things every once in a while. Okay, so I've got one lettuce leaf here that I'm just going to dry off really quickly. Okay, so we're going to put on a piece of lettuce here, and then we're going to take a couple pieces of our chicken and put these here. I'm going to let this hang over a little bit here. We're going to put a couple pieces of chicken right here in the middle. And then we're going to take some slaw and put this along one side of our chicken. I'm going to turn this one around so it's a little even. So put a little bit of the slaw. You can put about a quarter of the slaw on here. And then we're going to take some of our rice and put this along the other side. And then we're going to take a little cilantro and sprinkle that on top here. And then we're going to carefully fold this up like a burrito. And there we have one of our grilled chicken wraps. And I like to pull the chicken pieces out so that you can see them. The other one's hiding in there. There we go. So there we have our grilled chicken wraps. Now you can eat them nice and hot right here, or you can wrap these in foil and pack them in a picnic lunch and take them to go for a nice, easy lunch or meal on the go. They're great for picnics or hikes. And so these are grilled chicken wraps, which you can see are pretty easy to make and quite delicious if you ask me. So we like to have them when we're camping. They're nice and easy when you're camping, and then I'll cook them over the grill. So in 2 weeks, come on back. I'm super excited to share with you next week. Yesterday is one of the highlight days of the summer for me. We got in our first 2 boxes. I get bushels of peaches from the orchards. And yesterday we got in our first 2 bushels of peaches. And so I'm going to start cooking and eating peaches as much as I can handle. My lunch today was cottage cheese and peaches, just to die for. Now I have to tell you, these are some of the peaches that we got. The first batch is a little small. They'll get bigger and bigger every time we get batches. We get one in like every week or 2. I'll get 2 more bushels. And so this is not a whole bushel, obviously. It's just a little bit. But come back in 2 weeks and we're going to start cooking some summer fruits for you. So I'm going to make you some grilled peaches with mascarpone cheese. We'll also make some peaches and cream. It's not just simple peaches and cream with peaches and milk, or peaches and just poured cream. It's going to be extra special. And then we'll also make some grilled Malibu pineapples. So we'll have a few different summer fruits in 2 weeks. So that'll be on August 25th. Come on back and we'll make those for you. And I'm so excited to show you our peaches and our these are Palisade peaches. They come from Palisade, Colorado. And not to diss the Georgia peaches, but I've had Georgia peaches, and there is nothing compared to Colorado's Palisade peaches. They are truly the best peaches I've ever had anywhere. And so the only sad thing is you don't get to eat them while I'm making them. So you have to come to Colorado during this time of year, late summer, midsummer to late summer is when we get our peaches in, and they are the best. I'll start canning. I'll show you more peach recipes for over the next couple of weeks. So thanks for joining me, everybody, today. I hope you liked our ginger chicken wraps. Make sure to like this video, share this video, put any comments in the comments box that you want to say, anything you want to see me make in future videos. Plug those in the comments box as well. And don't forget that you can find this recipe on our website at RockyMountainLodge.com and click on the recipes tab, and you can also get this and 499 other recipes in our cookbook, Rocky Mountain Lodge and Cabin's More Favorite Recipes, which you can currently get for $10. And I'll see you all in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.